Coast Guard in Grenada and Trinidad and Tobago have suspended their search for the two fishermen from St. Andrew who went out at sea on February 3rd and are yet to return home. According to the officer in charge of the Grenada Coast Guard, Watson Edwards, after doing an extensive search in Grenada and Trinidad waters for the young men, they are now waiting on the authorities in Venezuela to conduct a wide search in their area and provide feedback.
As you all know that Trinidad is mainly the MRCC for this area, this region. So Trinidad oversee that. So we do all the coordination and so forth. So we reported to Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard. We also reported to Barbados, RSS, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines Coast Guard. Trinidad did two flies and came up with negative sighting. And as for now, they also discontinue the search, but handing over the matter to the Venezuelan authority, who are still in the process of giving them back a feedback report on the matter. So as we stand, the case is presently, as I say, not closed, but it's suspended by the MRCC. They suspended all the search efforts, and they hand it over to the Venezuelan authority. The jurisdiction, when they say suspended, is that the Trinidad and Tobago, the jurisdiction where they can conduct searches, they cannot go over into the Venezuelan territory to do such. So they have to hand it over to Venezuela. So this is what I'm saying here to you, is that the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard, they suspended the search because they have done their area of flyover where they are subject to do. But now they have handed over to Venezuela, which is the mainland of South America, where they can take over and continue to do their search.
Edwards further explains that the case is still open and the search continues with the hope that they will be found. He said after feedback is received from Venezuela, then a decision will be made on what is the next step.
Yes, the feedback from the Venezuelan authority will be submitted to the MRCC, which is in Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard, and they will do their after-action report and determine whether the case is a closed case or not.
Kindon Alexander and Keithlon Lewis left Grenville Fish Market for their routine fishing expedition on their fishing boat named Just in Time and never returned. The families of both men believe they encountered some difficulties and is in distress. For GBN News, I am Rena Pett Thomas reporting.